E-bikes promise to save the planet. They promise to make you healthier. They promise to replace your car. But when I looked at the actual numbers, the actual cost, the actual environmental impact, the actual lifestyle change, the story got way more complicated. And honestly, nobody's really talking about it. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to discover why the e-bike revolution is both real and misleading. Because the truth is messier than the marketing. Let's build the actual story. Here's what the marketing says. E-bikes are the future of urban transport. One Briton in 7 is planning to buy one in the next year. The UK market hit £1.43 billion in 2024 and is growing 11.2% annually through 2030. Globally, 40 million e-bike units sold last year alone. Amazon and Google are giving employee e-bike subsidies. The moment feels real, but here's the contradiction most reviewers won't touch. Everyone selling e-bikes benefits from the hype. The manufacturer benefits. The affiliate reviewer benefits. The green marketing narrative benefits. What's missing is the honest conversation about whether an e-bike actually solves your problem or just transfers it somewhere else. So let's stress test the promise against reality. First, the environmental angle everyone gets wrong. When you buy an e-bike, you're buying a battery, specifically a lithium-ion pack that contains mined materials: cobalt, lithium, nickel. The extraction of these materials creates real environmental damage in mining regions like the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chile. This isn't hypothetical damage, this is permanent. The CES 2026 announcements featured bikes like the Bosch Performance Line PX with 700 watts peak power and massive battery capacity. Higher capacity means more mining impact, even though it means longer range. But here's where it gets interesting. A 2024 MIT study found that even accounting for battery production, an e-bike becomes carbon net negative within 6 months of use. Replacing a gasoline car with an e-bike for urban commuting saves approximately 200 kilograms of CO2 annually. The environmental debt from mining is repaid fast. So, environmental honesty means this. Yes, mining is bad, but driving a car is worse. The question isn't whether e-bikes are perfect, it's whether they're better than the alternative. For most London commuters under 5 kilometers, they're significantly better. For rural commutes over 15 kilometers, they're not. There's no universal answer. Now, the economic angle that keeps people stuck. The Segway Mayon costs £1,699. That's entry level. Mid-range quality e-bikes run £2,500 to £4,000. But let's do the actual cost math for someone considering an e-bike right now. Purchase price, £1,700. Battery replacement cycle, once every 5 to 7 years, approximately 400 to 600. Tires and maintenance, 150 annually. Insurance and lock, 50 annually. Over 7 years, you're looking at roughly £3,000 total cost. Compare that to car ownership, insurance, fuel, depreciation, servicing. Over 7 years, a car costs £8,000 to £12,000 minimum in the UK. So mathematically, e-bikes win. But here's the honest part. That math only works if you actually use it. The biggest cost in e-bike ownership isn't the bike. It's the friction of changing behavior. The commute is rainy. You drive the car. The bike needs a repair. you use the car. You're carrying something heavy. The car is easier. The real question isn't whether an e-bike is cheaper, it's whether you'll actually make the lifestyle change. And that's something no manufacturer can guarantee. So what about the specific models making noise at CES 2026? The Segway Mayan, at £1,699, targets budget commuters. The 50-kilometre range is real for flat urban terrain like London, but realistic range drops to 30 to 40 kilometres in actual use with headwind and cargo weight. The 90 Newton-meter torque from the Bosch Performance Line PX gives serious acceleration, but it also drains battery faster. The engineering is smart, but it's not magic. The Yadea Fatboy sits in a different category. It's designed for serious commuters willing to spend more for better range and comfort. It represents the market's shift toward premium e-bikes that close the gap between cars and traditional bikes. Both bikes are improvements over what existed 2 years ago. Better motors, better batteries, better integration. But they're not revolutionizing anything that wasn't already possible. They're iterating on proven technology. The actual revolution isn't in the hardware. It's in infrastructure. London's expanded cycle lanes, employer subsidies. Those are the forces that determine whether e-bikes actually replace cars, not the motor specs. So here's my honest review. E-bikes don't save the planet. They reduce your personal carbon footprint if you actually use them regularly instead of a car. The environmental benefit is real, but limited. You're still a consumer of mined materials. You're still part of the waste stream when that battery eventually needs replacement. E-bikes don't make you healthier. Cycling makes you healthier. E-bikes just make cycling easier and more convenient. That's not a flaw. That's actually the value proposition. They lower the barrier to a healthier habit. But they don't do the work for you. And e-bikes don't replace cars for most people. Not yet. They replace cars for specific trips. Urban commutes under 5 kilometers in decent weather, in cities with safe cycling infrastructure. That's a real use case covering millions of Londoners. But it's not universal. The honest truth is this. An e-bike is one solution for one specific problem, making short urban commutes easier and cheaper than cars. If that's your problem, it's an excellent solution. If you're hoping e-bikes will fix climate change or replace cars entirely, you're believing the marketing story, not the technology story. The actual revolution happens when infrastructure catches up, when cities build better cycle networks, when rain doesn't scare people away, when most people feel safe on a bike. That's the change worth following. The e-bike is just the tool that makes it easier to adopt once the infrastructure exists. And that's happening now. In London, in Amsterdam, in Copenhagen, in dozens of cities worldwide. If you're considering an e-bike, ask yourself one question. Will I actually use this instead of my car? If the answer is yes, buy one. If the answer is maybe, don't yet. And if the answer is no, if you're buying it hoping it will change your behavior, save your money. Technology doesn't change habits. Intention does. We are the Green Blueprint, and this was part of our Honest Reviews series. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to tell you the truth about the trends reshaping your world. The links in description are affiliate links to help us fund this channel. However, the choice is yours. Listen to your intention. If you want to support us in making more contents about our planet and human activities impact into it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram at thegreenblueprint_TGB so you don't miss the honest conversations other creators won't touch. Thanks for watching. Stay green, stay healthy, stay informed.